What's up everybody, and welcome to the return of FIFA Friday here on TGI. I'm Matt, and today I'm going to be continuing our manager mode commentary with Aston Villa here in FIFA 16. We'll dive into it in just a moment, but if you're checking out the channel for the first time, this is something we do every Friday where we're playing FIFA 16. We also do other Let's Plays on Tuesdays where we play the latest video games, and we also cover news and commentaries and general conversations, but you can find out everything we do on our website, thegamerinitiative.com. So, last time out, we completed our transfer dealings with Transfer Deadline Day. I'll show you our squad in just a second. We also had a couple of league games, doing quite well in the league at the moment, as you can see, undefeated. 4 wins and a draw from our first 5 games, so really good start to the season. Much better than Villa have been doing in real life, that's for sure. So this video, with all the kind of transfer dealings out of the way, we're probably really going to pile it on with the games. Maybe try and see if we can get at least 5 games done in this video. Hopefully it won't take too long. We're trying to keep all the videos around the 20-minute mark. So yeah, just a very quick reminder of our squad, which we've got here, which was set for the season. So you've got all of our bringing in new signings, a young keeper here. We've gone with youth. That's been the key theme here. So we brought in a keeper called Rico, a right back Tete, and Neves we brought in as central midfielder, Payet as our number 10 position, Sane on the wing. Haven't upgraded our centre forward in Bonglahor, but what we have brought in for the future maybe is Iheanacho, who is sitting there on the bench. Wiedewald was an extra centre back we've brought in, mainly because Okoye was injured, but also because I didn't really want to be going with Lescott long term. So there you can see there's our substitutes and our other 4 players that basically make up our second 11. Important to have 2 decent players in every position, which we have there. So just before we kind of dive into the kind of games for the season, I want to set up this thing here, which is new for FIFA 16. It's a training thing where you can add drills for your players, which helps basically progress their stats a lot quicker. So I'm going to add it to players who need the development. So Iheanacho, I think he's not starting, so I think it's important we bring him on a little bit. What we got here? So there's lots of different options you can see across the top. So shooting, headers and volleys, sharp shooting. So I think we'll look. Distance shooting maybe. I think distance shooting is probably a decent one. There we've got shot power, long shots and volleys. That's the kind of thing we want him to be improving on. So yeah, we'll add in there. So you can have up to 5 a week, which is quite good. We'll add in the second one. So I'm looking to add players that maybe aren't playing every game, because people like Sane and Payet, they should progress by playing in the first instance. So who else we've got here? Neves and Batut, they're both playing. Centre backs. So Wiedewald might not be starting, so we'll put him in here as well. Yeah, that does an all-round defensive thing there. And then over on to the full backs, we've got Tete, Bakuna. So Bakuna's not playing obviously because Tete's playing, so he's a little bit older though. We'll put Rico in because even though he's playing, our keeping, it depends. Remains to be seen. So even though, who do I want to use the other 2 players? Who do I want to use? Who do I want to do? I think we'll do with Jack Grealish. He definitely needs an improvement. We'll probably want him on dribbling, I would say. Yeah, there you go. Now, his dribbling's not too bad. What about his passing? No, we'll definitely do dribbling. Keep possession. Yeah, we'll do that for him. And last but not least, who else do we want to try and improve? I'm tempted to do Sane because he's young. Or we could do this Adama actually because he's not playing. We'll do him Adama. And he's actually right. Maybe we'll try and improve his long passing. Yeah, there you go. That's definitely something he's improving, his vision and his long passing. That's definitely something that needs improving on him. So there you go. So I can do all of these if I wanted to, but I'm not going to waste a huge amount of time. So we'll just simulate them, and then you get the stats. Might not be as good as I'm doing it. There you go. You can see there, Rico failed his, but everyone else did okay. And then that's it for the week. We'll just make sure we do that every week. We'll probably go over his players, but we'll mix it up every now and then, making sure all of our youngsters get the right development. But we'll simulate up here now and get straight into the games that we're going to be going through in this one here. So what we got? No interesting emails. There shouldn't be anything. Talks of international management, but we're not going to be doing any of that. So let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into this game here. Derby here against West Brom. So again, we'd really like to win if we can do. Let's just very quickly check if we're happy with our squad. I think we're happy with all of that, pretty much. Maybe we could put Corey back in for Clark, seeing as he seems to be fitter now. So that's good. But other than that, pretty much our first choice 11. So yeah, let's get straight into this now. And hopefully get our win against our West Midland rival. Another game, another win, this time against our bitter rivals. Right from the start, Scott Sinclair picking it up on the edge of the area, unleashing a thunderbolt past Ben Foster. 1-0 inside 3 minutes. The perfect start for the Villains. After that, we had a second chance here where we were put through and just, I believe that's Neves, couldn't quite apply the finish. The resulting corner. Another chance there at Bonglahor heading over. So really on top. It then became a bit of a scrappy game, a very scrappy game. You can see there challenges flying in all over the place. There from West Brom, and then here from Tete with a very late one, trying to get the ball. Cards, always going to be part of a derby. It's one of those things. Luckily we didn't get anyone sent off. A Bonglahor there put through, really should have scored, and unfortunately went for power when he should have gone for placement. But as the game went on, nothing hugely else exciting to show you. There was a good chance here where it was cut back to Sinclair, again coming through the middle, coming off that wing, well saved there by Ben Foster. The good thing was we managed to restrict West Brom to very, very few chances. An optimistic effort there from Grealish. We brought him on second half. Always the angle against him. And then, right at the death, as West Brom were pushing forward, we caught them high up the pitch. And Bonglahor that time wasn't going to miss. 2-0 was the full-time result. And got to say, we're putting these wins together. As you can see there, look, no chances to West Brom. We only had the 6 efforts ourselves. So like I said, not a game of huge chances, but enough chances. It's only the score at the end of the day that really matters. So another win. Really doing well, shutting down our softball defence. I do say though that defending has always been oh, shut up, Julian. Let's go. I don't care about your playtime. Defending's always been something that I have been really good at in FIFA. So, oh shit. So we can stop back in time. No, I don't want to be Romanian manager. Yeah, so we can quickly do our training. So what you can do is you can load your previous session. So that's your same guys again. We'll do these guys for a month. Then maybe we'll look to switch it up. I'm not going to be changing it in every video or every time. Maybe I'll change it once a video. We'll see how it goes. So Grealish there with an A. You can see Adama's vision is going to be flying up because it's very low at the moment. So that is good. We now have a cup game coming up. I think I want to bring the changes. I want to give everyone in the squad a go here. So I think what I'm going to do is, if we go here, we're going to, no, it's not that one. Which one is it? It is team sheets. So what you can do here in FIFA, I don't know if you guys have ever been aware of this before, but I'd really recommend it. You can create a new team sheet here, call it Cup, for example, and then you can create a new starting lineup, so I can basically ring all the changes. I'll do a little bit of editing here just to cut through it. You don't need to see me changing all of them, but I'm going to make a full 11 change here. Okay, there we go. So the full change there. Guzan in goal, Clark, Vidaroud, Bakuna, Sissoko at the back, Goya Sanchez, Grealish in the central midfield, Ayew, Adama and Iheanacho up top. So there we go, giving everyone a chance to play. Now I think I will use these guys for our cup runs. I think the difference in quality in the numbers of overratings, not that different, and obviously we can then use these guys, give them some play time. We've got our other players to come off the bench if needs be. So just a quick flick there, and then we're into the cup team. So let's get in here against Southampton and see how our squad players can get on. So there we go then. Another round of the Capital One Cup is in the books, and we have progressed through to the next round once again. It's a pretty comfortable display in the end. Southampton, they had the odd chance, but for the most part, it was most of us creating the chances. As you saw there, early save there by Davis, but when it was crossed by Dharma to Iheanacho, he had only an empty net to tap into. That grey hair looks hideous, Davis. So yeah, Iheanacho got his first goal for the club. Grealish with a beautiful strike on the volley, just going wide there. And then we moved into the second half, and it looked at the stage where we were more trying to shore things up. Southampton there having a half chance, but with Bertrand it was always rising over the bar. And as we tried to shore it up, bring on a couple of defensive players, but Southampton really went for it. You can see there the massive gap open up there. And Neves, who was brought on to shore up our defence, found himself in an advanced position and grabbed himself a goal. 2-0, 5 minutes to go. Looks like we're going through to the next round. And the similar thing happened again. Broke forward while Southampton were trying to palm in forward. And Sanchez this time getting himself his first goal of the season. So a couple of goals at the end made the scoreline look a little bit better than maybe it should have done. But 3-0 through to the next round of the Cup. Really happy with that. Seeing our squad players come in and get the job done. It was really, really good to see. So now our team or our players are nice and refreshed. We can go back to our full strength team for the big game here away to Liverpool. That's going to be a tough one. Yes, we've started the season well, but we've had some pretty easy games, to be fair. Okay, yeah, we had a great result against United, but other than that, it's been all games that I'd be expecting us to kind of get results out of. So this one here will be a real test to see how we can get on. Obviously Benteke returning to face his old teammates here. Let's see if we can get anything here at Anfield. Wow, what a well-earned 3 points at Anfield. We definitely stole a victory here. We were under the cosh for large portions of the game. Excuse me, large portions of the game. You can see there Benteke with a great effort. And Rico equal to it. Rico definitely our man of the match this game. Made a couple of really good saves. Another effort there, just going wide from Benteke. Rico had it covered though, I think. And that was pretty much the pattern for the whole game. We got ourselves a rare chance upfield there with a free kick. I don't quite understand why they have to show the cards in such detail on here. But anyway, yeah, we made our chance forward here. Sane with the effort, but Mignolet equal to it. One of our very few chances. And then from that resulting corner, wasn't cleared, and Varney down the left picked out Agbonlahor with a beautiful cutback, and Agbonlahor just passing it into the corner beautifully. And then here another chance, this time from Lucas, hitting the side netting when he should really be doing better. And then Liverpool piling forward in search of it. Well collected there by Rico once again, couldn't get the power on it. And then a silly challenge trying to nick the ball in front of Toure, I think that was, who was forward. Everyone forward for Liverpool. And then the resulting free kick, Coutinho over it, gets it over the wall, but beautiful save from Rico once again. Really was outstanding. And there was another chance that you didn't see there. Basically from that resulting corner, the ball dropped to them about 6 yards out and they skied it, and that was the full-time whistle. So like I said, really held on for that one. You can see there Liverpool lion's share of possession and the chances. Didn't deserve to win it, but our keeper came up with some big saves, and when our chance did come, we took it really well. Really good sign for how things are going this season. At the moment anyway. I couldn't have possibly imagined that we would be doing this well. Might even have to look to increase the difficulty a little bit. Maybe it's a little bit too easy, I don't know, but you know, it's on world class. That's my normal difficulty that I play on. But there we go, top of the Premier League. Fantastic stuff for Aston Villa. We will move swiftly on though. No point resting on our laurels. We've got a nice 4-point lead at the top of the table. Who'd have thought I'd say that? But we've now got again, we should be looking to get a win against Stoke. But let's give it a go here. It's no good picking up points against Liverpool if we can't do something, or we can't back it up with a solid win at home against a team we should really be beating. And there we go, another win, another clean sheet. Only the one this time, but it should have been a lot more if it wasn't for the woodwork. I lost count of how many times we hit it in the game here. You see, starting strong again. We seem to be starting very fast every game. An early save from Butland, but they let Sane turn onto his strong foot. And while Butland could save it, he could only push it as far as Prayet. And he was there to tap in for his 4th of the season, I think that is now. And this ball here, it fell to Prayet and it fell to him beautifully. And that was dipping all the way. Butland struggling, but coming off the bar. That's just the first time we hit the woodwork. There's another effort there, curling from Neves just wide. Another really good signing that we've made there in the centre of the park. And another effort from long range. That time, Butland equal to it. Stoke really having very few chances. We've got them piled back into our half there. Sinclair again having a really good game. Be really nice if we could keep him long term. And another done there. Keeper's beaten. Prayet with improvisation, but again the bar coming to Stoke's rescue. And a nice strong challenge there. And from this corner, you've guessed it, the header's won, and this time it's the post that comes to Stoke's rescue. That's the 3rd time. That didn't seem to show everything there. I don't think. We didn't see. There was this other instance here with Sinclair coming down the left-hand side, cutting inside, and that hit both posts before flying across the line. Using the goal line technology, not really needed there. Pretty clearly, no goal. But there was another example of when we hit the post. So you can just see here from the highlights. In total, was it 1, 2, 3, 4 times? Oh, hitting the woodwork. So could have been a lot more, but I don't really care. A win is a win. At the end of the day, another 3 points. Aston Villa go marching on. This perfect start to their Premier League campaign. Really couldn't imagine it getting any better. We've got the training here again, simulate all. Keep these players in there, like I said, for this video. We can look to change it next month. People growing there. Adama's already up to a 73. I think that's grown from a 72. So that is good. We can advance up here. A nice break. No, I don't want any. We're not going to be doing any international stuff in this video. I don't care who it is. I want to focus on Aston Villa for this season. If you would like me to maybe consider an international job in the future, I could be willing to do that. But for now, let's focus on what we can focus on. Let's stop. We can do another training here before this next game. Must have been an international break or something. Such a long gap in between the 2 games, and I think I've seen a huge game to end this week's video. If I was correct in seeing it, I believe I was. Quick training. Yes, Chelsea. 1st against 2nd. This is a real test. We got a great result against United early on. We got very lucky against Liverpool. But coming up against the likes of Chelsea, that's a whole nother story. Away as well. This is going to be a tough one. Iheanacho. He wants to start the game. I think, keep him happy. He hasn't been playing much. I will give him a start. Ep.4 always can come off the bench if needs be. Why not? Let's keep our players happy. He's already up to a 73. He'll be our striker of the future. Ep.4 obviously pretty old. But we're going to have to be at our best today if we want to beat Chelsea. I mean, even a point would be a great result. But let's see what we can do here. It's official, boys. I'm starting to believe we could be doing something special this year. Another glorious win away from home at Chelsea. element of class with the goal. You're just seeing it there, but you're not seeing the full joy of it. I will show it to you after the game. But you can see we had our fair chances. Courtois equal to it. We played the perfect away performance, sitting deep, hitting them on the counter. That was the kind of shots they were left with. Pedro from long range. We had chances here as well for Sinclair to wrap it up, but he flashed it. It was a great save by Courtois, to be fair, but Sinclair maybe should have looked to have done a little better. Some really good, there you go, just one example of the strong defending as they tried to get away. And another shot there from range, that's all they could get on. We were very, very strong in our lineup. Not much happened in terms of, so you can see there, and yeah, not much happened in terms of the game. It was a big midfield battle, but you can see here the ball over the top, and then the first time pass from Payet, look at that, which gave Sané all the time in the world just to slot it past the outrushing Courtois, and another win. Unbelievable. Again, the case of just taking our chances. Okay, there you go. We did have the lion's share, but you can see almost 60% Chelsea. They were coming at us, but they just couldn't get through us. And a really, really good result. I'm really happy with that. That gives us a nice 5-point cushion now at the top of the table. Unbelievable. 7 points. Even better. At this early of the season, it's unbelievable to think that we've won 8 and drawn 1 of our first 9 games. At that kind of pace, we've got to be a shoo-in for the league, let alone top half. I thought top half with an outside chance of Europe, but right now, could be looking for something a little bit more special. Still early days though, still very, very early days. Thanks, boss. Thanks. So thank you there for McCoy and for Ian Upshow. Both happy for getting game time. And I think that's probably a pretty good time to leave it there. We're getting some more offers in, but we'll ignore those. What we can do is we can do a little quick wrap up of where we are at this moment in time. So this video obviously has been another very, very successful time. 4 very good wins in the league and a win in the cup, so 5 from 5 in this video. That's not what I wanted. I want to see where do we go? We'll go down here. I think it's just on the central page actually. So let's have a look at the league now. As we're 9 games in, quarter of the way through the season. There's the key there. No goals conceded. Our defence has been outstanding. So strong. Definitely the specs that I changed at the start of the season really making a difference. Haven't scored a huge amount, 13 goals. You can see all the teams around us at the top are outscoring us, but that defensive record is infinitely better than anyone else in the league, and that's what's, if you don't concede, you can't lose a game. So here we go. We can see Liverpool and Arsenal both really struggling down there in 17th and 15th respectively. Bournemouth, West Brom, Watford. Good to see West Brom down there. Obviously one of our rivals down at the bottom of the table. And then pretty much normal suspects near the top of the table. Spurs, Newcastle going really well actually. But Spurs, City, Everton, Chelsea, United. And then Villa up the top. Very big surprise. We can have a look at here our top scorers. So we don't have anyone at the top of the table. Payet there with his 4 goals sitting down in 10th place at the moment. Sané also with 4 goals. And I would imagine Agbonlahor's, he's not on the list. So at the moment, leading the way is Kane and Costa, the kind of players you'd expect. Dumbier, good signing for. And in terms of assists, are we up there? I don't really understand how assists work in this game because Agbonlahor is our top player of 2. But anyway. And then clean sheets, both Rico and Guzan. Top 2 in table, 5 and 4 each. So, pretty much the perfect start to the season. I would be very surprised if we can continue this at the moment in time. I just seem to be playing really good at the moment. Like I said, if it continues for much longer, I might be forced to increase the difficulty even further because you don't want to watch a video where I'm just winning all 38 games. That's not fun. You want it to be an even balance. So maybe I look to go up to Legendary at some point in the near future. We'll see how the next couple of videos go. Anyway, but for now, obviously, you got any suggestions for the squad? I don't think there is really anything we can be doing, but if you want, there's our second 11. If you want some of those guys getting more first team action, do let me know in the comments down below. And then we can start at some point. We're in November, so probably at the end of the next video we'll start looking at transfer targets for January. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all next time.